Will Donald Trump pull out of NATO in 2025? What will that mean for Ukraine if he was to do so? Well, let me start by saying that Donald Trump is a strong supporter of pulling out of the NATO alliance, and he has said this along his campaign trail, and it's been spoken about quite widely all over the internet, and a lot of people have heard this before. But I would like to also start by saying that America has sent billions in money to the Ukraine, has funded so much of this war by providing weapons and cash. And I want to know what you guys think would happen if he was to pull out of NATO. Ukraine and Zelensky are fighting against Russia in hopes of joining NATO and being part of the European Union. Will that ever happen? Doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon. So what are they really fighting for? Is it worth it? They're neighbors to Russia. Are they fighting the right fight? Does it make a difference if Russia and Ukraine are together? Does it matter? Does it matter for Germany? Does it matter for bordering countries like Moldova? Does it matter for any of those people? Well, it seems as though it's been contained, I would say, to just fighting in Ukraine. So, what is the issue? You know, you would think that people that are so close together would stick together. That doesn't seem to be the case. But here's the big but: the war has to end some way or another. Will it end with them coming back together and being like it was during the Soviet Union times, where Ukraine was actually known as Russia? Will it go back to that? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'm not going to say whose side I'm on, because quite honestly, I don't think I should say. And but what I will say is I'll talk truth and logic, and my logic to fighting with neighbors doesn't seem too logical. So with that said, I'm not going to say I think that they shouldn't be fighting. I'm not going to say I think that they should be fighting. I'm not going to say that I think that they shouldn't be fighting either. I'm not going to say either of those two things. I'm going to let them do what they want to do. But I want to talk truth and logic to this situation, and I want to talk facts and separate it from fiction. So with that said, the fact is, the United States has sent billions to Ukraine. American leaders have invested in Ukraine. Why were they doing that? What was the purpose? You tell me. I don't know. But they did. So, yeah. Well, let's just say that I have my thoughts, but I'm not going to share them. But if you guys would like to comment down below what your thoughts are, feel free to do so. Let's have an open discussion. I'll try to respond to every comment if I can. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. And take care.